Welcome to the next video. So we have imported this motor cover in the assembly in the last video. Now we will be adding the base of this enclosure, and for that I'll just go to assemble in session parts because this part is already running in the background, and I'll just select the base motor, click open. You have it imported in the assembly file. Now I'll just go to default constraint, and this part automatically goes and sits at the correct location. This is happening because I have created a first entire blender shape, alright, and from that entire shape I've extruded different parts or different materials or extracted them. So for that reason, when I'm just clicking on extrude, it's going to its correct position where we have extracted it from. Okay, for that reason I'll be initially creating the outer loop or our outer shape of the product and dividing them into multiple segments, and when I'm calling them in the assembly module, I'll be just using default constraint, so I don't have to play with the other types of constraint to ensure that the part is correctly placed at the correct location. Now I'll just press OK. All right, now this is a plastic base, and you can have a thickness for this as well. Okay, maybe you can shell it to have a uniform thickness. All right, apart from that, what you can do is you can also have features which allow us to kind of create correct or ease the assembling process. Okay, so right now if I'm just activating the base and shelling the top surface with the same thickness what we have for the cover motor to 0.1 inches, you can see it's exactly matching the upper part, and this is how it looks like. All right, but I would like to add more features on it which can help us to create or ease the installation process. All right, in order to ensure that the base is exactly fitted inside the cylinder or the base of the cover motor. So what I'll be doing is I want to create a feature something like this. I think I've already drawn over here. Yep, so I'll just take a sketch, and I just want to add certain amount of region over here, and maybe add a wall of 0.05 inches, half the thickness of this particular thickness of the base. All right, add a wall to the entire loop, so this will ease us to kind of assemble. All right, so for that I need to slightly create certain material at the edges and add a wall of that height. For that I'll reactivate the base, I'll work in the cut section, and I'll just go above the shell. All right, and I'll be just going to the front view. I'll click on front view. I'll just click on revolve. So firstly this will be my axis of revolution, so I'll make a vertical line something like this, and from the edge I'll draw a line which is inclined. All right, I'll draw a center line over here. I'll delete this. I'll ensure that this distance is 0.05. all right, and this distance is 0.04. all right, and I'll just mirror them on the side, and I want the height of this to be 0.05. all right, and I'll just press OK. You can see I got a wall which is circular in shape. Now I'll just core out this region. All right, I'll just core out this region. I can do one more thing, otherwise I can just push this wall a little bit inside. All right, I'll just push this wall a little bit inside. I'm sorry, let me create a closed loop at first, and let me push it by maybe 25. How about 25 or 27, and press OK. The wall got shifted. All right, Now I'll just try to remove the central region with the revolve itself. So I'll go to revolve, and I'll just core out the material or remove the material. So I'll take the same edge, I'm sorry, take the same edge, go till the center and show that this is 0.1. Alright, how about this? It's 0.6, so I need to add more of it, maybe 0.13 or 0.16, sorry. I want the leftover part to be 0.1. Alright, so this is fine. And I'll just remove certain material from here also. Maybe kind of offset this surface 0.05 over here, and join them together. Alright, and let us continue this draft. Alright, so I'll just extend this. I'll try to create from here. And delete this unwanted line segments. Alright, we can try to have this as a single line also, otherwise, you know, same at both the sides, and join them. Delete unwanted lines. Just remove this region, and you have certain region available over here. Now this region looks a little thin to me. We can add up material or we can offset it. First, let us understand what's the thickness of this region. So if I'm drawing a straight line, this is 0.5, so I can offset it more 0.5. So just go to flexible modeling and offset, select this surface and write 0.05. Alright, now I'll just activate the blender. So you can see this part allows us to shift the assemble it correctly whenever we require it. Alright, so whenever we are assembling it, so we need to ensure that the circle goes inside this and it hits the wall and stops at that position. Now if you do not want this core, we can just shift the wall inside, complete it till here. Okay, that's up to the user. Whatever we want, we can do it. Okay, and anyhow, when we are creating the concepts, we need to send it to the manufacturer and we need to take their inputs, because they should have the facility or the resources to manufacture our designs, and they gives us input. They give their input if they want to modify the design in the way they like it to be modified. All right, now I'll be creating exact bosses which are matching these bosses on the cover motor, so that they pair them together, they are paired. All right, now firstly I'll just turn off the sectional view, I'm sorry, and activate a section from the top. Just turn off the exploded view. All right, and I'll just change the color of my base to something different. All right, looks fine. Now the bosses which I'm creating should be in parallel with this bosses. Now the purpose of this bosses is again to screw the two parts together. Okay, so for example, if we have a boss coming from the bottom, okay, say something like this, okay, you should be having a screwdriver or a screw, I'm sorry, inserted something like this. So these both will be paid together. All right, so this will be happening at uh, 3 places. And another important thing is you should be having this bosses with certain thickness, say 0.5 or half the thickness of the base. All right, so I need to create a boss or something like this. Now before that I must know what's the diameter which I've considered for these bosses, and can this boss accommodate say 632 screw. So I'm activating this motor cover again and going to holes directly. Where is hole option, and I'll just select this. Okay, now I'll just select coaxial. Maybe I don't know, coaxial is not working. Press Ctrl D first of all. Okay, let us just place it on the surface for now and go to standard type, and under UNC if I want to go with 632 screw, this should be the tapped hole. All right, and the diameter is 0.105. okay, if the diameter is 0.105, what should be the clearance hole? That means the hole on the counterpart, the size. This is called a clearance hole, and the hole on this boss is called a tapped hole. So clearance dia will be 0.144. all right, so this dia what I have should be 0.144. all right, and I'll just cancel this for now and come back to our base motor. all right, and let me turn on the section view from the top so that we can use these bosses as a reference for creating the counter bosses. So I'll just click on extrude at first and go to reference and create 3 references. From there I'll create a circle first of same dia maybe, and a concentric circle of larger dia. Then I'll go to the references. Let's make a boss for one side, then we can just easily make it for the other sides. Okay, I'll just close it, press OK. Oops. And raise it up to this level. Take a cut section at exact position. I'll take a pause over here and I'll just open another website where we can see the diameter of the head of the screw as well, because we need to accommodate the diameter of the the head of the screw in this boss.